Yo guys, what's going on? LifeOfRio here. Listen, let's talk about why Chroma was nerfed. Me and a couple different YouTubers and streamers kind of got together in a party, and we was talking. Then I was asking my Discord and everything how everything is looking, and the Chroma nerf, the timing for it is just a little too precise. If you guys see what I'm saying, kind of listen to me just a little bit. I got you guys. Let me know your feedbacks in the comment section. The thing about it is that the timing for Chroma's nerf is a little too perfect. The thing is, DE knew Chroma's damage was multiplying incorrectly. You know what I mean? They've made a post about it, I think April of 2017, that it needs, to be fixed. The way how Chroma's damage is calculated is incorrect. I'll give them that. We went back and found the post. The thing about this is they left it in the game too long. They've been known about it, but they left it too long. And since they left it for so long, it just seemed, from a player point of view, that DE just wanted to nerf Chroma to the ground. But the thing is, Chroma's number was multiplying so high, and the thing about it is this. Here's the thing. This is why I say the timing is just a little bit too coincidental. Chroma became one of the go-to frames for whenever you're doing Eidolons. You guys know it. You may not use them in your party, but we all know 90% of the Warframe community mainly use Chroma when they're doing Eidolons. He got really popular. When Chroma wasn't as popular for Eidolons, everything was okay. You know what I'm saying? But when he became really popular for Eidolons and people were showing how to, one-shot Eidolons with Chroma with different buffs and doing this and doing that. Now, Chroma's not the only way, but he's the most popular frame. Now, since DE is releasing the brand new Eidolons, which is coming out, which is supposed to be their endgame content, which is then supposed to be the way on how you gain Rivens and the new arcane system, all of this is going to be centered around that, because remember, they're taking away raids. So they're trying to center everything around Eidolons now. So Chroma's nerf was so coincidental that it fall right in place for this update. You see what I'm saying? Because they did not want Chroma to just go ahead and one-shot these Eidolons, because they're trying to invest in this update because they're taking away raids. Now, to add to that, raids being taken away and Chroma, they're trying to stop the one-shotting on the Eidolons. I swear, I'm just saying, there's no excuse for this system, these Eidolons, these Rivens, these arcanes. There's no excuse for this not to be amazing, because what they're saying was their crew was kind of cut short because they had people over doing raids. Now they have people over doing Eidolons. Now, I don't want to say Warframe is lying because I don't work there. Who am I to say that? All I can speak on is from what we see as a player base. When do you guys see the raids getting updated frequently? Because I don't remember the raids. Do you guys even remember the raids being touched after it's been released, really? I mean, they might fix some exploits, but do you guys remember them ever adding anything? I'm like, where is this team? But that also added in with Chroma. Now, with that nerf, what DE is trying to do, because the backlash with Chroma is pretty high right now. So what they're trying to do is, go into safety mode, basically, damage control. And they gave Chroma the Vex Armor recastable buff. Quality of life change, right? It's a huge quality of life change. It's something that Chroma players, or just the community in general, has been asking for a very long time. And the fact that they gave it to Chroma coincidentally after they put out that Chroma was being changed and the backlash came in, I was like, dang, DE, I see you. I see you guys. That's what's up, though. I see you. Do I think the Chroma nerf was fair? Usually I would say no, it's not fair. But I'm kind of like in a gray zone right now. I'm not agreeing. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. I'm just in a gray zone. I kind of don't want to say too much. The thing about it is, the only thing that's making me kind of give DE a pass right now is the fact that they got old receipts, as in they posted it like over almost a year ago that it needs to be calculated and fixed. But I will have to give them blame that it really does take them too long. If you know something is busted, why fix it around the time that is convenient for you guys, instead of getting the player base used to the change over time period so people don't become accustomed to it. Now, I can't lie, for anybody out there, if you're accustomed to something and then just instantly getting it taken away, you feel some type of way because that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So, my problem is how long DE takes to implement something. Am I mad at them? Not at all. Not at all. It's their game. I just think they should be a little bit more efficient. If you put out a post like that almost a year ago, please, God, try to implement it, okay? Just before a year. Do you know how fixated people get on things like that? New players come in and thinking that this is the way of life on how Chrome is supposed to be. So when a new player sees this, they're like, oh man, they nerf everything. But they actually had receipts and, stuff from back April, 2017 and stuff like that when they were talking about it, and probably before then. But overall, the Chroma nerf and things like that, it is harsh, guys. The quality of life change that he got to Vex. If you're a Chroma main, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can find yourself around it. The recast in Vex armor, let me know how you guys feel about that. I feel like that is a good way on how to build Chroma, especially for different elemental builds, because you can change his energy color. Let me know if you guys are thinking about creative ways on how to put that together. And do you think the reason for why Chroma was nerfed at such a timely point, this timestamp, is because of the Eidolons? Now, a lot of people are just saying it is because the Eidolons, the new content is coming out. And how do you feel Arcanes and everything else is going to work with this new system since raids are now dead? Raids are dead. I think it's February 28th. They're going to be closing it down. Same as the Dark Sector. Dark Sector, they've been promising to return for that for, god dang, almost 3 years. They said raids will, make a return. Listen, I don't believe it. You guys, one thing about DE as a company that I can say, they're amazingly cool people, personality-wise. They're really, really cool. They're really dope people. But when they tell you some promises, DE most of the time, they got at least a 40 to 60% ratio on coming through on some of the things that they tell you. Like, they'll tell you on a dev stream something is coming out, you get hyped for it, we make a video, and we never see it. I'm like, man, but they're cool people. I'm just saying, on some of the promises, I know they say they're working hard, but honest to God, I didn't see no changes, no quality of life updates, no consistency on raids since they were released. When raids came out, they just kind of left it alone. They wanted you to find raids' place in Warframe. They said that raids is one of the smallest communities, and it's better off to just take it out the game so that they can get that other part of their team to be working on more projects. Well, if that's the case, since they did the math, do you guys know that PvP is also one of the smallest, because PvP is right there on the same level as raids? So should you remove PvP? And I'm not saying to remove PvP. I'm just saying if that's the calculation of what they're going off of, why not let that be the thing? And I think the reason why raids wasn't successful is because DE just isn't good at making those type of content. You see what I'm saying? Those puzzle formulas, it was not put together correctly. They needed an outside source of people who are good at doing stuff like that. But also the other thing to why raids wasn't successful is because DE didn't put in any benefits towards teaching you how to do raids. They just left it there. And if you don't know, then you don't know. And if you don't know, then you don't play the game. Which is a very terrible way on how to do content. I honestly feel that. I think raids was one, and it's kind of the same on how when a new player is getting, used to Warframe or is trying to get into Warframe. I think they just said, hey, here's a raid. It's huge. You go from different stages to different stages. Figure it out. And it's not like on some Dark Souls level of difficulty to where you have to figure it out. It's literally something that's just, it's so hard to explain. If there wasn't YouTubers, if there wasn't streamers, everybody would be out of luck. If there wasn't people writing and trying to figure it out on the forums, there's nothing. That was a very terrible way. I cannot blame raids on player base. DE has to take a, DE's holding that L. I can't lie. DE has to hold that L. If you believe DE got to hold that L, please put an L in the comment section and then put Y. Just say DE hold this L, because DE did not explain it, man. And I was just like, yo, that's really bad marketing. That's really bad marketing. But if you guys appreciated the video in any kind of way, like the video, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the crazy amount of support. If you haven't seen my last video on Chroma Quality of Life buff, please check it out. Thank you guys so much for everything. Yeah, man, raids are going away around February 28th. Dang. Dang. For all the new players that's going to come in that don't know about it. And guys, if you're in the comment section, let me know if you've ever played a raid or if you love raids. If you've never played a raid or if you just love raids. Alright guys, take care. I'll catch you guys later.